split my chicken breasts, the large ones. Well, they were all large, so I cut them in half and then split them open to stuff them. And what I'll be stuffing them with, one second. Okay, this is what I'll be stuffing them with. I mixed up some the Normandy broccoli Normandy vegetables, and I seasoned it with some basil, garlic powder. I had bell peppers that I had julienne, complete seasoning. I absolutely love this seasoning. I put it on everything. Roasted garlic and herb and some rosemary garlic. I also use some fresh minced garlic in here, and I also use sour cream and a little of this for a bread filling. I also like to do just a couple of squirts of ranch. Hidden Valley is my favorite, so I always try to keep that on hand. I love Sam's Club because I get my big bottles and big containers of just about everything that I use on the regular. I also sprinkled some of this over the chicken, and I also wet the stuffing mix just a little bit with this. Not too much because I didn't want it soggy, but just enough to kind of soak up some of the flavor. And I'll be back once I have put this inside of here. You can do cheese. I would have done feta with this if I had it, because that would have been really awesome, but no cheese in this. I don't always do cheese, but I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I seasoned it. I seasoned it on the inside that I'm gonna roll over, and I'm filling them according to the size of them. I put about that much in there, or a little less if they're smaller. And after they're rolled, they look like this. As you can see, there's no seasoning on the top just yet. I'm gonna put that seasoning once all of them is in there, and then I'm gonna also brush on a sauce. It's a Thai sauce. Say Thai zip. I'm gonna brush that on just lightly, just so to be like a little flavorful glaze. So we'll be back. Okay, in the process of seasoning the inside of my chicken breast, I don't know if I showed you everything. I use basil, complete seasoning, my favorite, roasted garlic and herb. This one here is my rosemary garlic, lemon pepper. I use just a little of this, light sprinkle. It's really potent and you don't need a whole lot of it. And my garlic powder and paprika. I used everything on the outside of the chicken except for this, because like I said, it's potent. You don't want to use too much. So here is the chicken seasoned and ready for the oven. Halfway through the baking process, I'm gonna uncover it. I'm gonna lightly brush it with this Thai zing seasoning. I'm sorry, Thai zing. Okay, here's the chicken seasoned. I went heavy on my basil. halfway through the baking process, I'm gonna put this Thai-zing, sorry, sauce over the top, lightly brush it. Seasoning I use: basil, complete, roasted garlic, rosemary, garlic, lemon pepper, turmeric. Only use a little of this on the inside, not on the outside. Don't need much of it. Garlic and paprika. Okay, this is my glaze that I'm gonna put on the chicken. It's the I added a little of this to it just to make it a little bit thicker and cut a little of the spice. Now the chicken's cooked about 18 to 20 minutes. I'll just give it a little brush. Cover the top of it. Do this for each one. Trying to soak up enough of it to complete the piece. It ain't coming out that way. So like a sponge brush may be a little bit more ideal for a sauce that's not too thick. But you know, if you just want a glaze over it, it's not going to be that thick. And that's what this is. It's just the glaze. That's why I'm just kind of like coating it just a little bit versus glopping it on. And I'll be back with the finished product after I take it out the oven and show you how it looks. Okay, just pulled it out the oven. There you have it. Roast stuffed chicken breast done my way. Nice colorful glaze. Looks nice and flavorful. Can't wait to dig in. Finished plate.